All right, guys, what's going on? Carolina boy, what's happening? Time guy kind of got away from me this evening. I'll be right with y'all. I'm going to set up my other little computer here. Oh. How was y'all's hunt last weekend for the youth hunt? Can you hear me all right? How was your youth hunt last weekend? What up, boo? Oh, I'm ready for January. And it's not even, November's not even over, and I'm ready to go up there. I'm ready to head west. Oh, let me trying to get all my stuff here going. All right, well, welcome in to Daddy Duck 365 in the blind live stream. I will. As all the in the blinds are sponsored by my merch store. Get all your Daddy Duck merch at www.daddyduck365.com. Also brought to you by Salt Creek Custom Ammunition and True Lock Choke Tubes, and also Biscuit Built 3D. You got a video to show you later. Just send me a text. What'd you do? Lose my phone number? Heck, I got to find your name in here now. Dang, dude. Oh, there we go. All right. You ready for Saturday? I'm about as ready as I'll ever be. Friday, we took off. Last Friday, we went down to a little pond that we're going to hunt. Uh-oh. Wait a minute. Hang on, I got something going on here, stupid. All right, I got your video. I'll look at it in a little bit. Last Friday, we went and put up a blind, a little A-frame on a little small farm pond. Hopefully get a few wood ducks and some geese off of it. Missed your shot on a greenhead. It happens. But yeah, we got a little farm pond. We got some geese and some wood ducks that are visiting it. I'll see if I can. I don't know if I can or not. I'll try. I'm not really sure how that works. I'd like to be able to put it on the screen. What I'd like to do, I need to get me I need to get a drone, dude. I just can't. I got too much going on right now. My truck's still in the shop. They didn't deliver the engine the day they said they were. God willing, the river don't rise. It should be here tomorrow. Just show the phone. I will. Let's give it a few minutes to get some more people in here. And I'm hoping that we can hopefully maybe get it before. I doubt it'll be ready for the weekend. I'm hoping before the first of the week of next week, so that because I'm taking all of Thanksgiving off, and I'd like to be able to hunt more than just 1 or 2 days. Salt Creek Custard. What's up, Keith? Hey, guys, y'all need to go on his website. I saw where you got some dry bags for your shells. I don't speak Spanish, but he's got a dry bag on his website where he sells his shirts and his ammo and all that stuff. Y'all need to go check it out. TB, what's going on? Cole, what's going on? Hello, only here for a few. Are you going to be there Saturday, Cole? Are you going to be there Saturday? Is what I want to know. That's all I need to know. I have not. I don't have a truck, dude. My truck's in the shop. I have not been on the lake. I ain't been in the swamp. I have not done any scouting. I have not been anywhere. Don't have anything dry right now. I'm hoping that it gets. My new engine was supposed to be delivered last Thursday. It was not. I'll call you this week when I get off. Okay. It was supposed to be in last Thursday. I was hoping to get it by the end of the week. That doesn't look like it's going to happen. It is now supposed to be delivered tomorrow. Now, when that happens, it's going to take at least 5 days. So if it comes in Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, maybe it'll be ready Sunday or Monday. We'll see. Keith, I have no idea what you're saying, dude. I mean, I know what pato is, which is ducks. That's it, and that's all I can tell you, brother. And you got an upside down question mark, and I have no idea what that means. Charles, what's going on? Ducks are not here yet. No, I've been talking to some guys up in North Carolina as well, and they're not here yet either. They're not up there. They're not in North Carolina either. I've been looking at talking to several people and listening to a few people that I know that would give me the skinny on stuff, and they're not seeing any ducks. I've got one guy in North Carolina hasn't pulled the trigger in over a week and a half. Nobody went on you thing, killed a green winged teal and 2 mallards. Cool. Just being an idiot, you know how I do. I know that, but I have no idea what you're saying though. Randy, what's going on? Woodies, we got Woodies. I was actually going to call you tomorrow, Charles, see how y'all did over the weekend. I was so busy today at work, man. I mean, I was full throttle the moment I clocked in to the moment I clocked out. All we killed was a banded black-bellied whistling duck. Where in the world did you get that at? Randy's working on the boat. Yeah, I am waiting on a couple of parts myself, Randy. I got a prop and an oil cooler for my Go Devil. It should be in here. I thought it was going to be in here today. I guess it'll be here tomorrow. What's up? Just bought my first 12 gauge to hunt for ducks in Virginia, WMAs. Any tips for a noob? Only hunted ducks once on private with a buddy. The only is you need to scout. You need to find birds. You need to scout. And when you find them, you don't tell anybody. You don't tell a soul. And then you go back and you try to hunt them. What part of South Carolina are you asking me where I'm at in South Carolina? I'm in Sumter, dude. I am in Sumter. Sea Dogs got shot. We're seeing good numbers of Sea Dogs got shot. What you got? Our season hasn't opened up here yet, Charles. But how do I scout without pissing off others? Yeah, that's a good question. I don't know. Do you got a boat? I mean, there's a lot of things here. So, do you have a boat? And you really need to, get you a good map. Onyx. There's several apps that you can get. I use Onyx, and I'm not sponsored by them, but that's what I use. All right, Cole. I'm off. My vacation starts Thursday at 5 p.m. So that helps you out. And just piddle and don't break rafts. Got a kayak. Okay, get it. I don't know where, if you're hunting the marshes of Virginia or if you're hunting, the coastals, or you're hunting beaver swamps or whatever, just get there before daylight and just look, just watch, just see where ducks are going. You can hear them. Don't make a lot of noise. Just like if you were, I don't know if you deer hunt or not, but just kind of watch and listen about where these birds are going. If you've got birds in the area, breaking rafts, rafts of ducks. Don't drive in the middle. If all you got is a kayak, your chances of you trying to break up a raft are going to be slim to none. But don't try to paddle through a raft or try to drive your boat through a raft of ducks. Just leave them alone, watch them from a distance, and then get back there the next day and try to hunt them. I got you. Another thing, Thomas, is if I were you, I would never, and I mean ever, ever, ever again, put out names of locations you're going to be on the internet. I don't tell people where I'm going. Nobody. I'm just not going to tell them where I'm going to be at. Should I wear blaze? Oh, my Lord. Yeah, you're a noob, all right. Come on, man. Seriously. Are you just trying to jerk a chain around here? No, you don't wear orange when you're duck hunting, dude. If you're seriously wanting to know something about it, I'll tell you. Don't ever put out where you're going to be hunting. I would not ever do that again. But I'd get on small rivers. I'd float them. I would get out before daylight, scout until you get to know your area. I pretty much know the areas that I hunt. So I know the directions generally that they're going to come from, depending on the winds. So I've been doing this for over 50 years. But this year's a little bit different. I just don't have a truck right now. It's in the shop getting worked on. Seen two pintails. What is a good way to set up on if you're hunting the river? Yeah, don't be the guy that pulls up 10 minutes for shooting time, 20 yards from someone else. I'll tell you what I do, how I hunt, especially if it's a river I've never hunted before and I'm just maybe going to do what I call a scout hunt, which means I'm just going to go out there. I'm going to set out a few decoys and I'm just going to kind of watch and see how the morning shapes up. I make myself I make myself a 5 or 6 duck decoy long line, and I put one weight on it, and it's usually a 5-pound kayak weight with about 25 to 30 yards of rope on it. And I'll throw that out there. Of course, that's attached to my long line. I have 5 or 6 decoys on it. I'll throw it out. The current is going to swing it into position for you. So you don't have to worry about that. And that's how I set up. Try to get yourself a little nook if you can. If you got a little indention in the bank, or it's a little bit calm, not swift water, but maybe just a little nook so you can get in there and hide. That's what I do. And a lot of times I'll just pull up into an area like that, throw out that rig, and just see how the morning unfolds. Because it's easy to pick up. I know you don't wear blazer and logo, but while scouting during deer season, I was curious. Well, if you're in a boat, I don't think you're going to need blaze orange. If you're walking into an area and you know there's deer hunters around, you might not want to go in there. Just being courteous to the other hunters that are in the area. You just might want to just kind of hang tight. And another thing is you can always wait to after deer season is over with. I don't know when Virginia's deer seasons are. I have no clue, but you might want to wait to that. How do you hunt the wide open water? As in what? You talking about decoy spreads? That all kind of depends. If I'm hunting a wide open area, an open marsh, hey Grant, if I'm hunting an open marsh and it's the first part of the season, like it's getting ready to open up here and I was going to hunt open, if the birds are down, if we're seeing good numbers of birds, I'm going to take every decoy I got and put out. I'll have a refuge spread out. I really will. As the season progresses, I will decrease my spread a little bit. But I don't like for example, I mix my decoys up. So my spread, it may be in a somewhat of a pattern, whether it be a U or a J, but I will put I'll mix them. I'll mix the decoys together. So I'll have mallards, pintails, widgeon, gadwall. I'll even put a few divers in the mix. I don't put divers over here and puddle duck over here or mallard over here and nothing but pintails over there and black ducks over here. I don't do all that. I never have. It's kind of a mix. I just kind of mix it up. A single mallard drake on a jerk string. That or a single mallard hen on a jerk string. And again, that all depends on your wind too. If you got good choppy wind, you got a good wind and it's moving that decoy around, you really don't need a jerk string in wide open. But I like this coming weekend, we're hunting a small farm pond. We know that there's geese coming there. We know that there's a few wood ducks coming in there. I'm going to have 4 goose decoys and maybe 3 or 4 wood duck decoys. And that's it. I may have 2 mallards. I may have 2 mallard decoys because I think that's what I left at the blind. So have you ever used the flat duck decoys? The flat duck? You talking about silhouettes? Are you talking about the stand-up silhouettes? I would use them on. I've never used them. I've used goose silhouettes hunting geese, but I've never used flat duck silhouette duck decoys. Yeah, but he was talking about open water, I think, and timber hunting's a little bit different. You're gonna you're going to put a pot over here, pot over there, something in the middle, something next to you, something behind you. How do you set a spread for geese? Being that I do not hunt specifically for geese a lot, and I only have 4 goose decoys. That's it. That's all I got. And they're water decoys. I just set those 4 out. If I'm hunting open water, I'm going to have my 4 goose decoys out. Whether there's geese in the area or not, I'm going to have those 4 out there because those ducks are going to key in on those goose decoys. Geese will land. Geese will land with other geese. Geese will not land with ducks. Ducks will land with everybody. So, yeah, put as many as possible goose. That's all I got. Yeah, ain't that the truth? How does goose taste compared to duck? Well, I hate to tell you, but it all depends on what they've been eating. It all depends on when any duck or goose is eating is how it's going to taste. Out west, for example, the geese taste a whole lot better than the geese do around here. Most of the geese around here are eating grass, usually from golf courses. I don't know about your area in Virginia, but I very seldom see geese in fields around here. They're utilizing ponds and open fields of a golf course. So it's not that why do pintails like goose decoys. I think all ducks they're all confidence decoys. Hey Jeff, what's going on? But it all depends on what that duck or goose has been eating. I think specklebilly tastes the best when it comes to geese. That's my personal opinion. But I think ducks in general taste better, especially wood ducks. I think wood duck is the best tasting duck out there. Yeah, that's what I was saying, Randy. You put a couple of blue herons out there. Hunting Rice just put a couple of blue herons out there for confidence. Yeah, you can do that. Yes. Yeah, Charles, exactly. Yeah, rice fields are the best for duck. Rice fields, or if you've got a wet, moist soil area that has smartweed. I can tell you from personal experience, mallard ducks that are eating smartweed taste better than if they had been strict on corn or strict on rice. It's just something about smartweed that makes them taste perfect. Have you ever shot at eating the Nutra? No, I can't say I have. I just don't like. I put a mallard on acorns over anything. Wood ducks on acorns, yeah. Mallards on acorns. I would actually, because most of our acorn trees are gone, Hayes. I would say, as far as a mallard duck, with the food he's been eating, it is going to, in my opinion, it's going to go like this: mallard duck on smartweed, mallard duck on acorns, mallard duck on rice, mallard duck on corn. And that is the way. If I know the ducks are in the smartweed, buddy, it's gonna take an act of Congress to beat me out of there, because I'm gonna sit there until I get my limit. I never try to make a duck fly over a decoy to land. Do you ever use ear protection when shooting? Not when I'm hunting, but when I'm on the skeet range, I do. And the simple reason is I can't afford those high dollar ear protections that let you listen to everything. I have to wear those big old earmuffs, and I don't mind wearing them on a skeet range, but I don't wear them when I'm hunting. Wildlife Fish give you $5 a tail for nutria here in Louisiana. Hey, you can make you a little bit of chump change riding roads, man, looking for dead nutria rat. Yeah, it was probably with Jace Robinson doing that. Oh my Lord. But yeah, this comes Saturday is basically it's going to be an in and out kind of hunt. Wood ducks will come early. We'll wait a little while to see if the geese show up. They don't show up in a decent time, I'm out. And then hopefully Sunday, we'll see what happens. I gotta get my truck. Once I get my truck, and I'll be good. I'll probably work on the boat Friday. As duck season come in Louisiana? I don't know. You have to ask Hayes that one. Mark J, what's going on? Grant, I saw you come in here earlier. And I just want to say, hey, do you use binos to ID ducks first? No, I don't. Now, I'll use binos to find ducks. You know, I'll be scouting an area and say it's wide open. I don't want to drive all the way across a flat, and I'll scan it with binos. But to ID them, dude, I've been doing this for so long that I can pretty much tell you what they are when they're flying from a distance. Louisiana opens Saturday. I just hunted it because Arkansas opens this weekend. There you go. But it is get you a good ID book. Get you a good waterfowl ID book. Learn how they fly. Probably where you're going to be hunting, there's going to be a lot of wood ducks. Wood ducks, they fly with their head tilted down just a tad bit, and they got a squared off tail. And that's how you can tell. Especially when they're flying through the timber. Yeah, ours opens the 23rd, so I'm hoping to hunt Saturday and Sunday, and then hopefully, if my truck is ready by then, I can hit some of the other places I've been meaning to hunt. I got one place I really want to go and hunt. So I want to go scout it and hunt it. Probably take 5 or 6 decoys and go there and just set up and hope for the best, see what happens. You're going to start practicing. Well, listen to what people are telling you when it comes to that. Watch videos. I got a few on wood duck videos. A lot of people got how to on calling on learning the bait. But if I were you, just don't worry so much about a feed call. Don't worry so much on a high ball or a comeback. Learn your basic quack. Learn that basic quack first. Don't try to get fancy and try to do that feed chuckle, or I ain't never, by the way, and even though I can do it and I do it a lot just to impress people, but I've never heard a duck I've never heard a duck chatter that fast unless he was flying up in the air for some reason. And there ain't no food up there. So just learn your basic quack. And I'm telling you, a basic quack will call in more ducks than blowing all those other calls. And a good decoy spread, a lot of motion in the water, jerk string. I'm a proponent of jerk strings. I don't care too much for mojos or any other battery operated stuff. I just like a jerk string. So, does anyone make a black belly whistling duck decoy? That I don't think so, but I've never really looked. Is there any chance I could call in ducks without decoys? There's always a chance. There's always a chance. If you, let's say you're standing, I used to probably tell you this as well. I have sat in the water, being like knee deep water, leaning up on a tree, and have thrashed the water with my legs in the timber and in the woods. And to a duck that's looking down, it looks like other ducks are feeding and chasing each other and all that kind of stuff. And I've called ducks in without them, but there's always a chance. There's always a chance of something. I could sit here and tell you, no, you can't do it. And then you go out next weekend and do it. And he's like, man, that guy don't know what he's talking about. There's always a chance on everything you do. Slow feed with a whine. Yeah, we call that the rice call. We call that a rice call. Usually they make that whine and that little whine noise when their crawls are full of acorns or corn or rice or seed or whatever. How do I set out a teal spread? Same way I set out everything else. I spread them out. I got about 2.5 dozen teal decoys. Now, with my teal decoys, I usually throw in mallard hen decoys or some type of hen decoy, whether it's a mallard hen or pintail or a widgeon hen. But I'll throw out the hens along with them, and I usually put those on the outside of the spread because it just shows up a little bit better. Depending on where you're at, like say you're hunting the coast or you're hunting an area that may have some black ducks in it or some mottled ducks in there, I may throw a couple of black duck decoys out just to kind of give it a little something special. I have 4 coot decoys that I painted the bills red instead of white, so it turns them into what we call swamp chickens or purple gallinoo. And because we have a lot of them in the area, and I'll put those out as well. Hey, Amanda, what's going on? What kind of chair seat do you recommend for calling them? You can get a mud seat. Again, it all depends on where you're hunting and how you're hunting. I got a couple of mud seats. I throw in the boat. Long time no see, Amanda. How you doing? Not much, just working. I got you. Yeah, you haven't been around in a while. I'm glad you stopped in to say hey. I really am. It's been a long time since I've seen you. Can't wait the duck season. Yeah, me too. Now, you talked about teal, and I usually when I set out my decoys, and I'm going to take teal decoys with me, which I do a lot. Those decoys will actually be closer to the boat than any of the other decoys. They will always be closer to the blind or the boat or wherever I'm sitting. They're going to be closer. especially if I'm hunting open water situation. It's been 2 weeks since I've killed a duck. Haven't been able to get out. Life is becoming more and more confusing the longer I go without killing a duck. Oh, it has been too long. No worries. I know life takes its turns, Amanda. Sometimes things get in the way, and life just gets in the way. But when you do, and you do get back, and you get to visit old friends, it's just a more joyful reunion. And I'm glad you're back. Yeah, Dev's been in the scenario. Wind is it is the biggest factor on placement and where you're gonna put stuff. But I will if I carry teal decoys, they're gonna be the closest to me. And I won't put out decoys no more than 20, 25 yards. I am not going to I'm not going to put anything out any further than that. You put decoys out at 20 yards, the ducks are going to land at 25. You put them out at 30, they're going to land at 35. So I like to put them in as close and as tight as I can. Now I'll spread them out, and I'll have blockers on, depending on the wind. I'll put blockers on one side. I will force those ducks to come into a certain spot, like we did a couple weekends ago in North Carolina, where we had the wind coming off our right shoulder, and I forced those ducks to land. And they actually wanted to land with the goose decoys I had out there. So that's what they did. Well, I didn't quite let them land. Oh, let's see here what she said. That's very true, and I'm glad I am too, Amanda. I really am. His favorite mud seats is a walker, like in I hate to say an old person. Are you talking about like an old person walker? Or is that the actual name of the brand? But yep, old person walker. Gotcha. If you got the fold up kind, I don't see why it wouldn't work, to be honest. Hey, bro, where are you? Like, I'm going to school. Please tell your current time. My current time right now? Well, it's 8:39 Eastern Standard Time. I'm in South Carolina, bro. I don't know where you're at, but I'm in South Carolina. Tell me where you're at, hacker. We'll pick our spot at public draw based on the wind and the sun or clouds. I got you. You're in Vietnam right now. Well, you're quite a ways. You are definitely quite a ways from here. So what time is it in Vietnam right now? Just curiosity. Anti, good Lord. I didn't even see you sneak in, buddy. How you doing? I'm sorry, man. I normally see when Anti comes in because he's got all the bursting bombs and all that stuff. And I did not see him come in. So I apologize, bro. $8:40 in the morning. Gotcha. So I'm assuming it's Tuesday morning there. Oh, my. Well, I'm just getting international now, guys. I got Australians in here. I got Vietnamese in here. Holy crap! We getting international around here. Yep. Well, there was no guess correctly, being that I've been over in the middle, in the South Pacific before, so I kind of know my time zones. Uh, uh, I've been in the Pacific. That I have been over there more times than I care to think about. But I've never been to Vietnam. I will have to say that. I've never been to Vietnam. I will say some of the best duck hunting I've ever had in my entire life was in the Philippines. Um, the best duck hunting I've ever had was in the Philippines. I kid you not. there's a lot of I mean, there's a lot their ducks are all over the world. And you know that they have got to be in the rice fields uh, overseas. Well, what else? Well, what else we got going on, man? Man, y'all got started on here and fired things up. Let's see, we got 14 people in here. Uh, let's see here. The coots taste good. Well, their gizzards taste pretty good. How expensive is America? Uh, it's about as expensive as anywhere else, I think. Trying to find a video here. Where'd I go? Give me 1 second, BA. Let's see here. Where'd it go? This was sent to me. I don't know if y'all can see. Tell me if y'all can see that. I hate this. That's it. That's it. That's all there was to it. I don't know if y'all can see those ducks on there. It man, that thing was only 11 seconds. Hey, headed down the pit. I'll holler at it. All right, man. Cole, give me a call, man. Please give me a call. It was only 11 seconds, bro. I don't know if y'all could see it, but it was some drone footage, a whole bunch of ducks on the water. All right, Hack. Take care of yourself. Let's see here. Dwayne, well, they heard Sandy Adam. Had what? They got a bunch of crappie and bass, but that's about it. Uh, gonna find out next week. I don't know, man. I have not been down there. My truck's in the shop. I don't know when. I'm hoping it'll be back sometime this weekend. Maybe first part of next week. So I'm kind of grounded right now. I mean, I can go. I got a couple of walk-in places that I'm gonna hit up. But that's it. I don't have anything to pull the boat on until I get my truck back. So I have no idea what's going on down there. What has his ring necks? What? Not sure I understand. Not exactly sure what you're trying to say, Bubba. Going back. Sometimes you got to get a little more specific with me. You too, hey. Take care of yourself, man. Well, what it has is ring necks. Yeah, probably. I got you. I understand what you're saying now. I actually do have a place to go Saturday and possibly Sunday. It's a little walk-in spot. I'm going to hit it up. I got a buddy of mine, and we've already planned this out. We actually went out last Friday. It's on private land. And we went out Friday and put up an A-frame blind up under a tree. And we're going to hit it Saturday. Got some geese coming into it and got a few wood ducks. So we'll see what happens. But once I get my truck back, I'm gonna start getting on the road a little bit. Got to get back on the road. You too, man. I appreciate you stopping in. And I don't know you. I don't know the name, and unless we've talked before and I just forgot it. And I apologize if that has happened. But all you guys that are coming in here for the first time, do me a huge favor and hit that like button for me. And don't forget, I got that merchandise, and I got the Sparkleberry Swamp map on a T-shirt. So, I'd love to sell some more of those T-shirts. So y'all get on my website and check it out. Anyone have any luck on Youth Day last weekend? I heard that I know of a couple people that had some good hunts. Um, I know a couple of them that had some really good hunts last weekend. Um, I know where they I know where they were. Of course, I will not say, but they were some good hunts, and they were in here in South Carolina. But I do have a spot. Dwayne, if you're still in here, you hunt the lake, you hunt Santee. I got the Spalkerberry. It's the original map of Spalkerberry Swamp. It's on my t-shirts. Matter of fact, I'm wearing one now. I know I'm not taking it off so you can show y'all. But it is a Spalkerberry map. I'll try to show you a picture if I can find one. I know I got it. There it is. That's the back of the shirt. That just happens to be a blue shirt, but that's the Spalkerberry Swamp. And it's got all the names of the creeks in it. So it's a good map. You see that all right? Sorry, I'm being text as we uh trying to get some more people in here. I got them in short sleeve and long sleeve. Randy, we had car trouble. Oh man, sorry to hear that, buddy. How many acres in Spalkerberry? Good Lord, man, I have no clue. I don't know how many acres in Spalkerberry Swamp. To be honest with you, because I get, I mean, it goes from. I mean, I consider, I consider the Spalkerberry Swamp from the trestle at Pax Landing all the way north to the confluence, which is the Wateree and the Congaree on that right hand side. Um, that's that's a lot of acreage, a lot. But I have no clue to how big that place is. It's big enough for me. It's big enough to get lost in. I can tell you that. Um, Somebody asked me a long time ago, Charles, you ever been lost in Spalkerberry? And I have to honestly say I've never been lost in Spalkerberry, but I have been confused and turned around for about 3 days. So anyone see any canvasbacks? Not around here. That's maybe something I need to look up one of these days. I just know it's huge. I really do wish they turned that thing. I wish they would actually turn it into a WMA of some sort. Kind of like our White Marsh Swamp runs for miles north and south, about 2 miles wide. Yeah, I wouldn't even know. I wouldn't even know how wide. I mean, I'm just gonna be honest with you, dude. Um, I can ride. I can ride my Go Devil just at a normal speed, not trying to break any speed records. I could drive for 45 minutes to an hour from the top to the bottom, going through the swamp on the creeks. If that helps you out any. RTB, take care. RD, what's going on? Tell Noah I said hey. Didn't even see a bird on you today. Wow, that's not good. Did you even go, or did you have soccer practice? What's a Go Devil? It is a mud boat, a mud motor and mud boat. There are several different brands. Go Devil is just one. Um, you have Mud Buddy, you have Gator Tail, Gator Tracks, Mud Buddy, Pro Drive, Beaver Tails. I mean, you got a whole bunch of them. It's just a brand of a boat and motor that's a mud boat, a mud motor, which can get you into very shallow areas. It also get you stuck real fast if you're not paying attention. Um, but it's just a brand. It's like the difference between a Ford and a Chevrolet. Y'all did go? Oh. If you go onto my regular YouTube channel, you'll find me driving in the Go Devil. Go Devils mud boats to me are like the difference between a Ford and a Chevrolet. It all depends on what you like. I just happen to like Go Devil. Yeah, I'm kind of hoping, Jeff, once they that north, I'm looking for that north. Any north wind is going to help. Well, I would prefer a northeast wind, but I'll take a northwest. I'll take a northwest. Lows in the 20s, highs in the low 40s. Right now I'm at 57 degrees outside right now at almost at 9 o'clock at night. I think we're going to be seeing some in the 30s, lows in the 30s, highs in the 50s by the weekend. Hey Tina, what's going on? Glad to see you. How's that Blackstone griddle you got going? How's it working for you? How can winds affect what birds you see? Uh, well, the ducks are gonna ride the wind when they're migrating. When it starts getting colder, you have what's known as. Let's see if I can make this simple for you. You have what's known as photo period birds, which they're going to move on the moon. Okay, so we just got a big full moon. Birds are going to start moving on this moon. Now, cold fronts, when it brings in high winds and brings the temperature start dropping, you're going to see more and more birds start to show up. If you have birds if birds come to the area that you're hunting, you're going to see birds start to show up. You still ain't used it? Oh man. So that's how wind affects what birds you see. Wind also affects how birds are going to land in your decoys. You're not going to want wind at your face. Okay, so you want wind at your back. Preferably, you want the sun to rise at your back, and preferably, you want the wind to your back. That way, when the birds are coming in and decoying, they are blinded by the sun bouncing off the water. It blinds them a little bit. They can't see as well. And that wind helps to slow them down so they can make a landing. If you got the wind to your front, if you get winds blowing in your face, birds are going to pitch in behind you. If there's any place, they won't pitch in front of you. They'll pitch away from you. And you don't want that. You want them in your face. So that's how it affects it. Wind's a huge deal. You can get away with face mask and face paint, and if you're going to wear sunglasses, wear dark tinted, wear blacked out sunglasses so it doesn't glare off the sun as much. So the colder it is up north to push the birds down. Now, what you'll find out later on is, as long as birds have open water, because if their water freezes up, they're moving, they're coming south. So if they've got open water and they got plenty of food and they got plenty of rest, there's no need for them to move. I don't care how cold it gets. A duck can take a lot of cold, but yes, generally, as it starts to get colder, you will start to see more birds, as a general rule. Does anyone track the bird flock, the migration down the coast? Yeah, yep, they do. You can go to a lot of different apps. Ducks Unlimited has an app. Now, I will tell you this: just because someone is saying that their ducks moving doesn't necessarily mean they're moving. But yeah, there is a migration report. Delta, I think, has one of the best migration reports out there. We're still seeing. I'm telling you now. I'm hearing from guys that are still telling me that there are ducks still in Minnesota right now. So, it is what it is. Lucas Shepard, what's up? How you been? Long time no see. Delta waterfowl. Delta, Delta, Delta waterfowl. I've been busy at work, man. Been busy at work, dude. Got my truck's in the shop, trying to get a new engine in it. It still hasn't got here yet. So I'm hoping that it gets delivered tomorrow. Which is going to take about a week to put it in. I may have it by next week. Hoping it all comes together. I got a Chevrolet Z71, 2009 model. So what else? My 98 4Runner was in the shop 2 months this year. Very painful. Yep. John, what's up? How you doing, man? Go to Home Depot and get the $19.99. I gotta have a truck to get there, RD. I gotta have a vehicle to get there. Hey, I'm gonna tell you something. If I don't, that's not a bad idea. If my truck's not ready by Saturday, I may go do that. I just may go get me one of them and just go do that. As long as it's got a hitch on it. If I get one big enough, I can probably just put the boat in the back of it and just back it on out and slide her in there. Yeah, you can rent those. You can rent those U-Haul trucks for $19.99 a day. That's what he's talking about. If I get one long enough, man, like I said, I just back it on down, open up the back, and let it float out, and then drive it up and park it, and then back it down and just drive it on up in there. Yeah, I was, which is funny, River, because I was there 2 days ago. Today's Monday. I was there yesterday. I'll tell you what, Jeff, what it is he doesn't not want to give you the prize that you won. That's what it is. He's getting those emails. He just doesn't want to send you his shirt. That's all it is. That's all it is. That's exactly what it is. Ah. Mark Taylor, man, what's going on? You should just be one of yours. Man, I need to sell some more of mine, dude. Can you rent a duck boat for a day? Probably not. I don't know. You might, but I doubt it. I doubt very seriously. Renting boats went out a long time ago, especially for hunting and fishing. You probably rent a sport boat. Well, he was talking about one of those old panel trucks, the moving trucks. That's what he's talking about. Oh my goodness. What else? Saw a War Eagle at a boat rental at Little Riverside. Did you really? Did it have a decent motor on it? I guess you could rent a boat. But Lord have mercy, I guarantee the insurance would be high on that. If you tear that thing up, you're going to be paying a hefty fine. A hefty fee for that one. That's the name brand of a boat, John boat. You can rent a pontoon. Yeah, you can rent a pontoon. That's what I'm saying. I mean, I don't know about, just a duck boat. Something that's camouflaged, got a blind on it. I've never heard of that one, but you can rent. Yes, you can rent them. I guarantee there's somebody out there to do it. Ooh. Yeah, Randy, I was at Bass Pro Shop Saturday, man. And I was looking at those pontoons up there. But he's got a John boat he doesn't use in years. Maybe I can ask to buy or borrow. There you go. Yeah, I'll try. Really? That's interesting, River. Let me see if I can figure that out. I gotta find him. You got to give me a little bit. I might have to find that information. I might have to figure it out. Right amount of money, I'll rent mine. There you go. You got any ducks mounted? Yeah, I got all kind of ducks mounted. I got wood ducks. I got one over here, over there rather. I got some mallards and some pintails, some widgeon, canvasback, bufflehead, teal. I got quite a few. Got quite a few. I'm hoping to get my swan this back soon. I've been waiting on it. Been kind of waiting on it. Oh, I can't wait. That is. I've been waiting on that for almost a year now. I want to get that in. I want to get that on the wall. Do people set up cameras on WMAs? As in trail cams, they shouldn't. Then again, each state has its own laws, but I don't think I know on our WMAs you're not supposed to. What position is your widgeon? I got him sitting. My widgeon's sitting. I got a flying wood duck over here. I got a sitting teal, green wing teal. I got a sitting wood duck, and I got a sitting widgeon. The canvasback, the mallards, the pintail, and the bufflehead are all flying. What's the average cost of a duck taxi? They're called guides. They're called guides, and they can fluctuate between about $300 a day and $800, depending on where you're at. That's funny though, a duck taxi. Hey, boss. Yeah, I guess, dude. I haven't um I don't know yet. I mean, if I go and hunt Spalkerberry, it's going to be kind of like a let's just go kind of thing. Um, so yeah, I'll try to get those numbers. RD and Jeff, you got to give me. I ain't that good with technology, man. Y'all got to give me a little while, but I will get it done. How long did they tell you? He told me it was going to take about a year, and I shot him last December. So, I'm just waiting for him to give me the call that it's done. But he had a bunch of stuff in front of me, so a bunch of deer and other things. But I'm getting a dead mount on it. Exactly, Lucas. RD, let me know if you get that. I have a spec wood duck turkey at the taxidermy now. hoping for. I hope he's got it. I think I just sent it. I'm getting all kind of messages from him. So, what state you think has the prettiest wood duck in colors? I think all of them that got wood ducks. To me, the wood duck's prettiest, one of the prettiest ducks as far as color goes. It's just got to wait to the your northern states aren't going to be plumed out until late, and here they could start pluming out fully plumed at the end of this month, if not already. Some of them. So, how do you keep the duck before you drop it off? Are you talking about to a taxidermist? You're going to want to fold his head up under a wing, and if you have something to put him in here so the feathers don't get messed up, don't put him on ice or water because it's gonna waterlog him and get the feathers all messed up. I mean, I know a lot of guys who will take the head, tuck it up under the wing, and they'll cut up a pair of pantyhose and slide them in the pantyhose, and then put them in a bag, and put them in a freezer, and then get them to the taxidermist. But I try, if I've got one that's worthy of a mount, I'm going to the taxidermist as soon as I finish hunting. I'll call somebody and say, hey, I'm coming over to drop one off. And I hand it to them and let them take care of it. I just try to keep them as dry and get the feathers that are, try to get them. I don't want to mess them up. What should I consider mount worthy? You want to look at colors. If they're vibrant colors in your bird, but always remember this: what you may think is mount worthy may not be mount worthy to someone else. It may be a memory. I've had mounts done where it was just a memory of that hunt. Something special happened, and it's just a memory for me. So whatever is whatever looks pretty to you, dude. I mean, it's your mount. It's your trophy. It could be your first duck. It could be absolute. I had a guy, 4 years ago. We were in Kentucky. I actually did the video. I actually got him. He shot his first ducks that hunt. I actually got him on video, and they were 2 wood duck hens, and they were his first ducks, the first ducks he had ever shot in his entire life. And he went and had them both mounted because that was his first duck. So it's that could be it. You know. Ah, come on now, Anti. You know we're talking about hunting. Is your site down? Wanted to check out your merch? No, my site's not down. I've had some people have actually said the same thing, that they couldn't get on that site, but it's not down. The check your settings. This site is works best on Google and Safari, those kind of things. So your settings, it may be something in your settings, but no, it's not down. It's working. Getting a 404 error. Huh. Yeah, I had a couple other people said the same thing. Um, a couple weeks ago. I'm checking it right now. Nope, came right up. Came right on up. Whoa, I can't spell. I just put it back in the chat. I understand, dude. Anti, but it is fully. I mean, I have been assured to the utmost that it is a secured site. But I know that some of you guys are using secure software, and maybe that's the issue on your laptops. Try it on your phone if try it on your phone. But it comes up for me. I have secured software on my work computer, and it comes up every time I type it in. It comes up, and it is very secure. It's not hyperlinked in the chat. Well, what do you want me to do? How do you hyperlink it, Anti? Hey, am I still here? Am I still here? Can somebody tell me if I'm here? Hey, Chris, just somebody tell me if I'm still here. I think I kicked myself out. You back? All right. I ain't touching the daggum thing. Y'all figure it out. All right. Uh, you need two screens, dude. If I had more than one screen, I would. It'd freak me out. This is probably true, anti. Yeah, I got that. Oh, you finally got there. Okay. Yeah, I've got it. I got the white. I got a white. I actually got it in a white T-shirt as well, dude. Once you go to two, you'll never go back. Oh my lord. All right now. You got youngins. That's what I get as a 404. I don't. I talked to the guy the other day. As a matter of fact, Jeff, when you that night you called me or texted me or whatever it was, I called him the next day and I kept telling him that guys are weren't able to get it, and the only thing we could come up with was um there's got to be something in the settings. Um, got to be something in the settings. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what else to tell you. I just hope that that's not what's keeping my people from um, seeing everything. It's like sub gauges. Once you use them, you never go back. There you go. Not to hijack the conversation. No, you're not hijacking. Ask anything you want to, Chris. You're here's an upstate. When I hunted the upstate years ago, I saw most of my early I saw early migrators. I saw them early. Uh, October, November is when I saw the early migrators. Um, because I see early migrators in North Carolina when I go up there. So, they're just popping over. You have to turn on HC the secure board. All right, Mark, take care of yourself. I hope you get that bobcat soon, buddy. Golly. Excuse me. Boy, it was a long day today. I mean, I got to start early in the morning. It was a busy day. Do I have any over and under 16s? No, I do not. Charles leaving? All right, Charles, you take care, man. Appreciate you stopping by, buddy. Oh, well, thank you, Thomas. No, I don't have any over and under 16s. I do not. Got that shot in the neck today. Awesome. I hope that'll help you out, dude. Because I'm telling you, I will put you in a jet sled and tote you out in that swamp if I have to. I'll put you in a gurney. I'll put you on a gurney, dude, and prop you up against the tree. Take a rope and tie it around the middle of you. Tie it around the middle, one around your waist, around your chest. Hold you up. What's that? What's that old song? Prop me up to the jukebox when I die. There you go. That's what we prop you up on a tree when you die. That's what I'm gonna do. Pulled a nerve in your neck the other day, but an absolute yeah. I slept wrong last night, and I woke up and my whole top of my chest was killing me. I had to get up and stretch it out. Once I did that, I was fine. But I did sleep wrong last night myself. Woo. No, it hasn't started yet, Lucas. South Carolina, it starts this coming Saturday. Now, the North Carolina season has been open, and I just haven't been able to go since October because of my truck being tore up. But from what I understand, I ain't missing anything. Everybody's told me over and over and over that they ain't got no birds. Charles was saying he got into some wood ducks earlier, but they just haven't made the push down yet. So I'm hoping that this cold front coming out of the northwest coming across the country now, hoping it's going to bring some birds from that our northwest breeding grounds, which is Pennsylvania. I'm hoping it's going to bring some birds in. Hoping that west wind should push them across. We don't have many birds up here in Central. Yeah, I'm still hearing that there's still a lot of birds in Minnesota right now. On the northwestern side of Minnesota, there is still tons of birds. Yeah, the Dakotas, Minnesota, Canada, there's just still tons of birds. I just like to see them get pushed. We need some cold. That's what's going to save us this year. I think we got the water. I think we got the food. We just need some cold weather to push the birds down. Yeah, it's been way too warm this year. I think we've had one small frost one morning. That was it. Not for long. Big front this week. I'm hoping, Bubba. Yeah, I hope something does happen for you, man. I'm getting kind of antsy on this weather deal right now because I like going back up to North Carolina to hunt, but if it's as warm as it is here, there's really no reason to go. And right now, last week and this week is when as far as North Carolina goes, is usually the best time to be there. This early season for them. I'm always concerned about food, when it comes to ducks, but we have had the places I have in North Carolina have got food. They got all kind of stuff. The stuff around here, we just need more of it. We got it. We just need more of it. I'm afraid they'll blow through us with the 50 and 40 mile an hour. Yeah. Just ordered my first chest waders. What kind did you get? Just out of curiosity. High and dry. There you go. I got you see those right there? Those are two pair of waders. Both of them are high and dries. Right there. I love mine. I love my high and dries. No, I have not, Lucas. I had a very bad experience with Tide wheat. Heard of I had a bad experience with one of their products. I was hoping they could get it resolved. They wouldn't, and I don't badmouth anybody like that. You know that you've been around here enough to know that I don't do that. But I know guys that got them and they like them. So if you got them and you like them, good for you. I wear high and dries. I've been wearing them for 5 years now, and I got 2 pair. Both of them are great. That's it. I like the breathable. I like that they're breathable. I like that there's no insulation in the iron dries as far as the breathable waiter. And it's just I layer up. So I know some guys that have got the ones with the little heaters built in them, the tide weeds with the little heaters built in them. I'd be afraid I'd punch a hole in it and electrocute myself. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'll tell you, I bought a turkey blind from them. That little ground blind, the one you can see through. And when I was taking it out of the box, this is not the first time I've ever used a ground blind, but when I was putting it together, the pole slipped out, which it shouldn't have, and it ripped. I got like 3 big holes in it, and it ripped through the top. And I called them and showed it to them, and sent them pictures, and they acted like they didn't even want to talk to me. So I just went, okay, not a problem. So it's low voltage. Yeah. No, I'd end up electrocuting myself, RD. First Wednesday with 40s for high, 20s for high, and then colder in the Dakotas. Holy cow. If y'all are going to the Dakotas, y'all better be there now, because I think it's going to be too cold to hunt here in about a week. Oh, it's going to push. Yeah, that's going to push some birds. I believe I heard snow. Wow. Woo. Get the best that you can afford, brother. I can sit here and tell you what I like, but you may not. But you may not like it. I like Natural Gear camo, so I get stuff from Natural Gear. And no, they don't sponsor me. I don't know how much you can afford, but I do 100% believe that Sitka makes some of the best clothing, waterfowl clothing out there. The problem is I do not like their camo pattern, and I do not like their prices. So it's one of the reasons why I don't buy Sitka, because I just can't afford it, and I don't like their camo pattern. Drake makes a decent coat. Banded makes a decent coat. They got some decent clothing. So yeah, that's what I'm saying, Lucas. I mean, it could have been just that, but Lucas, you do know that you have one bad experience with somebody, and you just won't ever go back. It's like I had a bad experience with a Ford dealership, and I'll never go buy another Ford forever. Um, so yeah, I mean it is what it is. I'm not going to sit here and talk bad about them. I did have a bad experience. That's it. And so there you go. She's about 30% off near me. Okay, hey, that's not a bad. But like I said, I just don't care for the Sitka camo pattern. That's just it. I just don't care for it. But yeah, I really do think they make some of the best waterfowl clothing out there as far as keeping you dry, tough. I do. I got to give it to them. I think they make it, but I can't afford the prices, dude. Just can't afford their prices. Yeah, I agree. I had a bad experience with my wife. We'll add your list. Add your name to the prayer list. Don't like QE deer gear. I don't. I don't think I've ever seen their stuff. To be honest with you, to be quite honest, I don't think I've ever seen it. I just like natural gear and the way I just like the pattern that it has. Natural gear, as far as camel patterns, natural gear is my favorite. Then mossy oak bottomland, mossy oak tree stand. Um, I hunt the swamps, so and I think natural gear blends just about anywhere you go. Yeah, the old school camo. Yeah, it works. It's been working for years. Oh man, well we got about 5 more minutes, guys, and we're gonna call it a night. I do too. I got I got a little old school camo here. I got a little bit of old school camo. All right, Jeff, you take care of yourself, man. I was around when old school camo was all we had. Yeah, me too there, brother. Me too. Me and you both, Mark. I think I think me, you, and Jeff are the old timers in this group. Old school camo. Well, we call it old school camo now, but the camo we had, and black rubber waders, or we thought we were high cotton when they took the waders and covered it up with canvas. Remember those? And had the canvas waders. Those are the days. All right, Christopher, you take care. Yeah, I think I'm going to call it a night, guys. We're at 1:58. I usually cut it off at 2 hours. So I appreciate each and every one of y'all coming in. If you can, try to get on that on my website and get you a shirt and some hats. I sure would appreciate it. Go out and check out Salt Creek Custom Ammo, True Lock Choke Tubes, and Biscuit Built 3D. They got some great products. I highly recommend them. But y'all take care of yourselves. Y'all have a great week. You guys that are hunting this weekend, good luck. I am going to do my dangest to be out there. I will be out there Saturday. Even if I got to drag a certain person out there, I'm going to be there. Hopefully we can get on a few ducks, maybe a couple of geese. Be a good day for me. I don't care. Get some dog work in, and but y'all stay safe. Those of y'all that are duck hunting now, y'all just please stay safe. Don't forget to wear your life jackets if you're in a boat. And then we will see y'all next. Yep, we'll see y'all next Monday night, right here at 8:00 Eastern Standard Time. All right, y'all have a great night. Y'all have to take care of yourselves. God bless, and we'll see y'all next time on Daddy Duck 365. Good night, y'all.